I never really understood how to change the spacing on Lilypond, but if you have this thing, which I'm just showing. It's the base shortest duration, I believe, Lilypond. If you have everything as whole notes, the base shortest duration would be a whole note, and that's why it's creating all this mess.
Let's have a little experiment then.
If you actually introduce that override and make it like make moment 1/4, the base shortest duration would be a quarter. I don't know if that works. I never really understood. I never really studied this. I'm going to try and change something about these divisi that you found.
Yeah, that's problematic as well.
Let me just try to do this.
I would like to move beyond the page we ended the last time.
What?
This is still the same page.
Oh. Well, it's not really the same page. I'm on the following page.
What? No, it is. This is page 5. Is the page where Liam and I stopped last time.
Jesus, I can tell you that has done the net sum of nothing.
Okay. What if you add? What if you? Oh, wait a second.
I am going to try my.
Did you actually copy the actual code?
Yes.
But shouldn't you have to add? Let me. I'll change the code. Oh fuck! No, it's not removed. Let me actually add something. See? Did you actually add this? The score before spacing spanner?
Admittedly not.
Okay, try that. If not, try with smaller values. I bet you had added 4, right? 1/4.
No, you did 1/16.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then it should do something.
Indeed.
So now I'm going to show you why I did that thing for the divisi, because I actually separated the crescendi. But I can change that, no problem.
I think that has still done
looks
nothing.
like.
Yes?
Didn't do anything.
Indeed not.
Okay.
It's gone.
Then just leave it like that, and I'll try to find. I'll try to find the right code for it.
I may.
So I'll leave it on Jesus text. Okay.
Okay. I am going to briefly try one solution that may work.
Okay.
Just on a hunch.
Yeah. So you see the picture I sent you?
Where you have.
Okay. This is what part combine is doing. Do you see, Miguel?
Yeah.
This is what part combine is.
Yeah.
Okay. It's writing 2 crescendi, and then uniting the notes. So what I did was I erased one of the crescendi. I didn't actually erase it. I just put it on the part. I tagged it as belonging only to the part. Because part combine has several issues, and then instead of writing tutti, it just does that. Okay. So
hang on. It wasn't showing 2 crescendos for me. Why did it suddenly show 2 for you?
Because I erased the tag.
Oh, okay.
The tags mean it would only, the crescendo would only print in that part.
Okay.
Because the part combiner will show everything about the distinct voices if they differ in any way for that bar.
Yeah, exactly.
So why is it showing correctly tutti before, and at that bar it won't?
Because
probably because of the crescendo. Probably because of that.
Not nice.
Do you want me to add a dynamic to this?
you're not supposed to. We thought precisely because it's already fortissimo. That's the thing. You can't crescendo fortissimo. We determined the rule that where is it? Crescendi and decrescendi without dynamic marks are assumed to start at the current dynamic, and crescendi and decrescendi that arrive at no dynamic mark, in particular, are assumed to not quite reach the next dynamic step. This means that this entire page is in fortissimo, and then crescendo is reaching fortissimo or forte fortissimo or whatever, and it stops right before it, meaning like increase intensity but don't quite, basically don't quite get there, because otherwise, like when the double basses start floating in crescendi and decrescendi before this, you see, and everyone joins them. When there is no defined mark, it just means there is a slight increase. The reason I wrote the crescendo is because the temptation for any musical phrase played is to kind of die a bit off at the end, unless you insist that you want it to stay strong and increase a bit as it ends. The molto rallentando has to keep going stronger and stronger and stronger. Just not entirely out of the main dynamic. Just keep an intensity and keep raising it slowly.
My solution has worked.
Yay!
What did you do?
What I did,
you hide a note?
So, in the gong part, the last bar has just a semibreve. I effectively adapted your fix. I scaled the semibreve to 3/4 of its duration and added a crotchet. Instead of adding a silent crotchet rest, I added a note and then immediately told Lilypond to not engrave that note.
With the hide note, right?
I actually just destroyed the stencil because I'm a little mistrustful of hide notes, but the function is the same.
Okay.
So, in effect, there is in fact another note in the bar that no one can see.
But can you actually tag it to appear only in the full score?
I think we would want it to appear globally because... Oh no, it won't affect anything. The issue is this will not solve the problem for parts at all. Because
No, you can do that. Instead of adding a silent rest, you add a hidden note for every one of them.
Well, I could do that.
Oh, so now this is what we want, kinda. So let me show you.
Kinda.
So let me show you. So now you'll actually be looking at the beauty that is part combined. So this is the new thing.
Ah!
And what I did is kind of obvious, isn't it? I removed the crescendo.
Yes, so what... But that can't happen. We need a crescendo.
Exactly, that's the beauty of part combining. Okay, so, let me entertain you. Let me see if I can do this with a fix that I've learned recently. Let me see if
do you put a crescendo as a visual thing instead of a actual hairpin?
No, the ultimate solution would be to actually fix everything with tags, but that would be overkill, I think. This might work with invisible rests. Let me just check.
Okay. Liam, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm about to apply that same fix that I just applied to every single stuff.
Okay, cool. Because the previous page has those... needs slurs and has the...
I love the energy of the P. Previous
page, because it's just like we keep going like one step forward, 2 steps backwards, like
10 steps backward, more like
10. Yes, 10. We're at page 6, and we had to go all the way back to page 2 for a piccolo fucking. No, page 1. Page 1 for a piccolo slur.